Hi, I'm Fred Petrosky, and I'm an artist and a painter. And I have here a reproduction, G-clay, copy, whichever you want to call it, of this painting up here, which is known as the Manitou Passage. And it's also called Good Harbor Bay. It's the same area. And we're going to unveil this, we're going to call it a G-clay for now. And just to show you the quality of a G-clay that a G-clay has become, you're going to marvel at the fine likeness between the two things. So I'm going to, first of all, tell you a little bit about the painting. What inspired it was I noticed when I was on the beach there at my brother's house, this is the front of my brother's house, I noticed that there was a system of lines, or stripes, I guess you might say, going through. As I looked at the water, I'd say, well, there's a piece of the grass, and there's the piece of the beach, and then there's that narrow strip where the shoreline is, where the water is more transparent, and then you come to another area where the waves are starting to break. And then you come to another area where it goes from one color to the next, and different shades of blue, until you get up there, then you have that thin strip of dark. But then the sky starts doing the same thing, at least on that particular day. All with about 4-inch intervals. And I said, well, that's a nice painting for repetition, you know, the system of repetition. And that's what inspired it. But it wasn't enough for me. I said, well, also, I need a break in it. And of course, using the old Fibonacci series, the 5 to 8 break, I put some grass coming up here for my break. And then I put some action with some seagulls kind of moving around there. And I initially wanted to have one wave in it. And I was going to call it The Wave. But after I had it painted, I changed that to Manitou Passage. And in the distance, at a 5 to 8 break, is a steamer.
Or boat.
Or a boat. Which you see out there every now and then if you have good eyes. And it's just in a nice spot, and I said, oh, I'm putting that in too, because it needs a little something, a little point of interest. And we use the oar boat as a point of interest. And now I want to introduce you Amy.
Fred, thank you so much for taking the time to make this possible for me. I feel honored that I have a little piece of your artwork.
Well, thank you very much, Amy. Now comes the unveiling, and I'm going to let you do the unveiling. Are you
Wow!
You grab that side, and I'll
Okay.
take this side. We're just going to remove this white paper.
Oh, wow! That's very, very nice.
And you're going to see the
Wow.
similarity there.
Very nice.
They've come a long way with G-clays, and this board is it looks like it's what do you call the
Poster board?
No.
no, that other board,
It's
you know.
wood on both sides.
Oh.
Anyway, this is a very hard board and very straight,
Interesting.
so it can be just slipped right into a frame and it's done.
It looks fabulous.
You know, there's no wraparound canvas, but this is on canvas.
Yes.
This is a canvas, and this paint is permanent paint, and it's if you stand back, it looks pretty good.
It does. It's great.
It's a little smaller, which G-clays are necessarily a little smaller, so they're not confused with the original. That way you can always tell the original from the G-clay.
Yeah.
And that's true right down the line. It's an unspoken thing, but you'll never find a G-clay made to exactly the same size as the original.
That seems like a good idea.
Yeah, it's a very good idea. Because otherwise it can be sold as an original,
Yes.
because a lot of unsuspecting people in galleries would buy something thinking it's an original.
Yes. Well, this is going into my house, and nobody else is going to get it.
There's still,
Oh, okay.
you know...
Okay. Thanks so much, Fred.
Oh, they do.
Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome.
My life is complete now.